Hello and welcome to yet another video by your favorite channel. So, let's get into this, shall we? So, one thing that's pretty important nowadays to teenagers' lives is video games. Whether that's on your phone, on your Xbox, on your PS3, 4, I don't keep track, I don't know. It's everywhere. Right, there are games everywhere, there are video games everywhere, and there are a few things that I really need to talk to you about these for. So, what you gotta know is that a video game is kind of like a tomb for your time. You put all this time into it, hours and hours and hours, and you don't really get that much out. There are a lot of people that say, well, I have fun with my friends, and okay, that can be a reason. I can accept that. But what I can't accept is that why you couldn't have fun with your friends in another way, in a way that's much more productive, and a way that will give you a lot more happiness. 9 times out of 10, the people that are playing games are playing them online. And we all know that these are horrible, horrible places to be. There are curses and horrible insults all over the place. It's like high school, middle school, all over again. Another thing to keep in mind is that stress and that frustration for not doing that objective or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish is quite simply decaying you from the inside. I don't think there's any other way of explaining it. If you've ever seen those videos where someone loses their video games, they have literally, they should be in mental facilities for what they do because of that. They are freaking out in such an abominable level. Now, I can understand that would have happened to me too a while ago, a long while ago, but my point is there is something better. So now that we understand that video games is definitely something that's negative in at least the online aspect, let's keep in mind the actual gameplay. The gameplay in and of itself desensitizes you towards other things like that. Let's say if you've never played video games and you heard someone say, I'm going to blow your head off, you're definitely going to have a different reaction than someone that says that and one that plays video games. Now, this is probably something that people are going to disagree with, but just keep in mind all the things that are on. This is kind of going on for everything nowadays, TV, movies, things like that. There are a lot of things out there that really should not be used so lightly. Even if you disagree with this statement, at least watch the rest of the video and understand the rest of my points. So now that we've addressed the violence of it inside, in the gameplay and online, and we understand that it's negative, well, let's think of what else could happen and why this could be better. Since I stopped playing video games, I have learned to do some pretty ridiculous things, if I do say so myself, and it all took a big uphill from there. There really wasn't anything at all worth keeping in those video games except probably being able to control your reality. Keep in mind that you can do that within any reality, and you just have to tweak it in certain ways which are more difficult but are definitely doable. So my point is here, make the reality you want to live, don't just hide your reality in another one. So what can you really do when you quit video games? Well, I'm going to answer that right now. What I have done are flips, handstands, juggling, street performing. Basically, I literally got my job off of the time that I've gotten from stopping my video game habit. And if you don't believe me, well, here you go. Anytime, anywhere. Flips. I have a mastery of my body that I have not had ever in my life before. I'm in the best condition, I'm in the best coordination, and the best ability that I've ever been in. And if you just take that time in video games, which you will never get back, you will never ever get that back. The time that you put in those games is stuck there. If you put your time in health and fitness, if you put it in learning your body and understanding the things that you can do and building off of those things, you can get a lot of things out of that. I've got my source of income, hopeful source of income. I got a source of income off of this from street performing, and that is definitely something that is a major part of my life, and that has only been a positive that I've gotten out of. Putting your time into something else that will bring you back, is something you definitely want to continue. You can always find new things with new friends. It's possible. It is possible. I tell you what, right now, I would never choose my friends in video games than I would myself and the things I do. The things that I do is so much more rewarding, and one of them right now is YouTube. I'm helping you and helping others because my videos do get watched. You'd be surprised. I'm helping you guys through video, and that is something that is very important to me. It has gotten me a source of a sense of importance and necessity, and giving, and a sense of giving back to my community or society in general. And that is something that will never ever ever get close to any of the times I've had playing video games. Now, if you don't believe me, just keep this in mind. What do you think is a better way to put your time? Into something that will scare you, make you work harder, and give you a sense of self, interest, pride, and ability, or something that has you laughing with your friends about some stupid joke that was said, or some kill streak, or something like that. And yes, I do know how this is. I know there were some fun times, but there are many, many times where I just gotten angry in such a rage that I never want to feel again. With that comes great problems, and I'm sure you know. So right now I want you to think about, what should you do? Should you stop now, and should you move forward with something that will reward you in a much healthier, better way? Or should you keep going? I know what my answer was, and why don't you check out some of my videos and see what came out of that for me. Keep in mind, I'm much fitter, healthier, and I'm in the best shape of my life, surprisingly enough. Starting to get abs, and I've just been a chubby little kid my whole life, never thought it. And I can't really say anything else. I'm at the top. I'm at the top of where I've ever been. And the first step was quitting video games. So thanks for watching, and I can always help you. Email me, comment down below. I'll do my best. Thanks for watching, and keep in mind, I do put my time into these things, and I do want to help you. So if there's anything you need help with, just tell me. Just tell me. Have a nice day, and really take this question seriously. Should you stop playing video games? Alright, got another video here today. How to be successful without failing. And here's something that has helped me a lot in my life. And to be honest, it's going to help you a lot in your life.